Hi friends, we all know that this book is the best book for Indian polity questions for the UPSC prelims. But do you need to read this entire book, this thick book? More than 90 chapters are there for cracking the UPSC Prelims Examination 2025. That is what I am going to discuss. In this video, I am going to give you a smart strategy for covering Indian polity for the UPSC Prelims Examination 2025. I am going to do a smart PYQ analysis of 2024 paper, and I am going to show you that if you follow my strategy, then with least effort you will be able to solve almost all questions coming from polity, and you will be able to cover this entire book for the UPSC Prelims Examination 2025 in the least possible time. So guys, let us start. So guys, as I told you that this book has more than 90 chapters, and this is the best source for UPSC Prelims Examination polity subject. Most of the questions which come in the UPSC Prelims Examination you can solve using this book. But do we need to read all the 90 chapters? That is a big question. Today in this video I am going to show you, using my strategy, you can solve almost all questions which can come in the UPSC Prelims Examination 2025 with least possible effort. Guys, you know, cracking UPSC Prelims is not very tough. I have cracked this examination 6 out of 6 times. Let me show you some of the scorecards I have. Okay, you can see here 138 marks, 144 marks. Consistently I have scored more than 40 marks, 30 marks more than the cutoff. No one has done this ever. Guys, I was able to do this because I understood the mindset of the question setters. Once you understand the mindset of the question setters, no one can stop you from cracking the prelims examination. You know, a lot of students, they are preparing for 2-3 years. They have done coaching, they have done everything. Still they fail to crack the prelims examination. Why? Because they are failing to develop the mindset. They are failing to develop the mindset. That is the main reason, guys. In today's video, I am going to show you what is the right approach to score high marks in the Indian polity. Guys, in my UPSC Prelims Examination, I never used to lose any marks in the polity section. I used to score all the questions correctly and with least possible effort, and that is what I am going to teach you today. I am going to use 2024 paper as a sample. I am going to show you how with smart strategy you can crack this exam with least possible effort. Guys, I have always focused on how you can prepare for the prelims examination smartly. Particularly this video is very important for working professionals, for first attempters. Guys, if you are a working professional, if you are a first attempter, guys, this video is a must watch for you, because this will give you a perspective how you can defeat a full-time aspirant, how you can defeat fourth attempt aspirant who have more time than you, who have been preparing for last so many years, but still you can score more than them. How? By the smart strategy. Let me start the video. So what I am going to do is that I am going to take up questions which came in the UPSC Prelims 2024, and I am going to show you that what should be your mindset while preparing for 2025 prelims polity subject, so that you can prepare in the least possible time. Guys, you all know in 2024 prelims, you know, approximately 15 questions came from polity. 15 questions. Do you know, out of these 15 questions, okay, 12 questions were expected questions, and I had told in my mentorship batch that these are the important questions, and that is why I was able to predict so many questions. Today I am going to explain you the logic why I was able to do that, and how for 2025 again I am going to predict most of the questions which are going to come in polity. And if you just prepare these themes, then you can easily crack the UPSC Prelims Examination 2025. Let me start with the very first question, guys. Let me just erase this. The very first question, you can see this: ethics committee in the Lok Sabha. Guys, you know that Parliament chapter is one of the most important chapter in Indian polity. Every year, at least 2 questions will definitely come from the Indian Parliament chapter. But there are a lot of things to study. One of the important themes within the Parliament chapter is basically the parliamentary committees. But out of so many committees, only Ethics committee was asked last year. Why? Because this was in news last year. Ethics committee in the Mahua Moitra case. Mahua Moitra case. So guys, you can see the one question which came from Indian Parliament committees, it was directly taken from the current affairs. That is why I say that you have to identify important themes within the static portion and focus on them. I always tell that this is the three things you need for identifying important themes. One is the PYQ, current affairs, and static. Because questions nature will be static. This is a static question. But the motivation comes from the current affairs. That is what is important. Everything is there in book. I am telling you again. Most of the questions in Indian polity you can solve using this book. Using this book you can solve all the questions. But can you read entire book in the next 10 days, 15 days? Obviously not. You can't read this entire book. It is very difficult. It is too bulky. So how to prepare in a smart strategy is we have to identify important themes which are there in news, which have high probability. And why we are confident? We are confident because UPSC has been doing this in the past year also. You can see only one committee which was in news last year and prominently covered in the newspaper, particularly the Hindu newspaper, directly taken from there. Next question. You can see the Constitution 71st Amendment Act 1992 amends the English 8th schedule of the Constitution includes which of the following languages? 71st Amendment. Many of you will think, why this question 71st Amendment they have given? Guys, you know, in 2022, before just 2023 prelims, okay, in 2023, basically in 2023, before the prelims examination, when the question was getting framed, okay, you can see this news, okay, debate about national language, Hindi imposition and its discontent. So in the last 2 years, particularly in 2020, you can see here 2022. This is 2022. This is 2022 news. This is 2023 news. You can see here. There has been concern regarding imposition of Hindi and the discontent it is creating in the southern states. Okay, so language issue was in news for the last 2 years. It did not come in 2023 prelims. It did not come in 2023 prelims. It came in 2024 prelims. This makes us understand what? That at least 2 years of current affairs you need to prepare. 2 years of current affairs. Particularly at least from January 2024 till April 2025. I am talking about prelims 2025. At least 1.5 year current affairs you should prepare. Minimum at least 1.5 year, ideally 2 years. You can see this question, this language issue was in news for last 2 years. Last 2 years it is continuously coming in the Hindu newspaper. And you see this question came, and I am going to give you another reason. Guys, this is completing, you can see 30 years. This amendment 1992, it came in 1992, it got enforced in 1993, and this was completing 30 years. You can see this. And there was another question which came because it was completing 30 years, and that was, you can see here, let me just show you. 1 second. You can see this question. Powers of municipalities, part 9A. Okay, why this question came? Powers of municipality. You can see 30 years of 73rd and 74th Amendment. 30 years of 73rd and 74th Amendment. Okay, two questions have come on 1992-1993 constitutional amendments. Two questions, you can see. 1992-93, in this period, two important amendments which were there. You can see here 71st Amendment they have asked, and question from 73rd and 74th Amendment they have asked. Can you see this? Can you see the logic here? 30 years getting completed. 30 years completed. Ideally the question should have come in 2023, but they asked in 2024. This kind of PYQ analysis, once you start doing it, no one can stop you from cracking the prelims examination. Guys, in my prelims mentorship batch, I have done the PYQ analysis, and from that I have selected some important themes which can come in the UPSC prelims examination. you should only prepare these important themes and you can easily crack the prelims examination 2025. Guys, in the last 4 years, every year I am predicting many questions in the UPSC prelims examination. If you have seen my YouTube videos, if you have been my part of the prelims test series, you know that this is the only place in the entire country where we predict the question which is going to come. And this is not a magic. It is because of my command over the prelims examination. Guys, I cracked the exam 6 out of 6 times with the highest score multiple times. You can see some of my scorecards. And I'm repeating this over and over again. Why? Because I do not want any of you to fail in the prelims examination. And I know that if you follow my strategy, you can easily crack the examination. It is my duty to let you know that this is the right place, because I have come across a lot of students who are wasting their attempts following something randomly. Guys, you need to follow expert advice, because you do not have enough attempts to waste and learn from your mistake. Better learn from expert. Okay. Another thing, many people will say, sir, okay, one option you have told, but what about other options? How can you answer it just by one option? Why are you showing just one option? Guys, this question was also predicted question. This was there in our test series also. Let me show you. Let me show you, guys. 50 years of basic structure. You can see amendment article 368 last year. You can see this article April 2023. 50 years of basic structure. You know, 1970. Okay, you can see this. Okay, 1973 and 2023. 50 years, because they could not ask in 2023. Why? Because maybe the question paper was already prepared and it was only in the month of April, May these articles started coming. So 2023 paper was prepared maybe in January, February. They could not add that year, so they added in 2024. You can see these two questions have come on the same thing. 50 years of basic structure. Basic structure means what? Article 368, amendment to the Constitution. You can see one question here and one question here. You can see this. What more you want, guys? What more you want? Particularly, I am telling you, if you are a working professional, make use of such kind of analysis. Make use of my predicted questions, guys. Let me show you where I have these predicted questions. I have to show you. These are my predicted most important questions. And you are getting this predicted questions from a person who has done it himself 6 times. Many people are confused. Sir, which test series to solve? You are lucky. You are getting test series by a person who cracked this 6 times. 6 out of 6 times. You are lucky. When I was preparing, I never had this kind of option with me. Okay. So make use of these predicted questions. This is my Telegram ID. Do not call. Just Telegram on this number and you can get the link. The link will be also at the end of this description of the video. Make use of it. Guys, UPSC prelims is about practice. You need to practice, guys. Many people are thinking like they're taking the exam very casually, guys. See, your 1 year, you don't know the worth of your 1 year. You're thinking, okay, I'm sitting at home. Okay, if not this year, next year. But 1 year, if you do not get this job, you don't know how much in terms of financial loss you are making. And the career opportunity loss. You know, there is something called opportunity loss also. You are making a big loss if you are not clearing the prelims. At least when you clear prelims, you write the mains, you get into this exam loop. But if you are outside prelims only, then I don't know. It will hurt your confidence also. If you crack prelims every year, your confidence will also be high. And this exam is all about confidence. Okay, let me just go back. So, till now I have shown you at least 4 to 5 questions which have come from the themes which we could easily predict. Another question you see, Nari, Shakti, Vandan, Adhiniyam, okay, which is the women reservation bill. You can see directly Lok Sabha passes historic women reservation bill, Nari Shakti bill. You can see this exactly from the current affairs. Exactly from the current. This is a pure current affairs question. Pure, people say polity is static, polity is static. This is a pure current affairs question, guys. I'm again saying, I will prove in this video. Out of 15 questions, 12 questions were predicted. And that is why, guys, I am able to predict so many questions, because I have a command over the current affairs. Guys, if you go through my current affairs compilation, if you go through my smart notes, if you go through my predicted questions in my prelims test series, in my prelims mentorship batch, guys, every day I'm going to identify important themes for you. Just you prepare these important themes, you will be able to solve maximum number of questions. No need to read everything. No need to unnecessarily waste your time. Focus on things which are important. Guys, in life, people who succeed are those people who are able to focus on things which are important and remove those things which are not important. Because if you start doing something which is unimportant, then you will never succeed in life. It is as easy as that. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on, guys. You can see how many delimitation commission. Guys, this was a sitter. This question I gave at least 2 times in my test series. You can see directly from the current affairs. Delimitation exercise. There is a huge controversy happening during the elections that, okay, now the new delimitation exercise is going to begin. The southern states are going to lose seats. Okay, there is a debate happening. I hope you know that. Okay, this entire delimitation debate is happening for last 2 years. Last 2 years. This is an article which came in 2024 only, this year only, in the month of February, in the Hindu newspaper. That is why I say, many people read Indian Express and other newspapers also. Yes, Indian Express is also very good. I also read daily. But I'm telling you, for UPSC prelims examination, one paper only is more than enough. That is the Hindu newspaper. And guys, we, in our compilation, we cover Hindu very exhaustively. Very exhaustively I cover Hindu. Follow our compilations, guys. This is very useful. Next question. Let me just show you the next. This question I have already proved. This question also I have already proved. Now coming to the next question. Who was the provisional president of the Constituent Assembly before Dr. Rajendra Prasad took over? Directly expected question. 2024 is 75 years of adoption of Constitution. And obviously, guys, it was the Constituent Assembly which was responsible for the Constitution. So they have asked what? They have asked the President of the Constituent Assembly. Simple question, guys. Simple logic. Simple logic. 75 years of adoption of Constitution. And I'm telling you, this question is again going to come next year, 2025. Mark my word. Save this video. Everything, guys, this is how logic works in UPSC. Why few people are able to crack this exam multiple times and why others are not even able to crack one time. This is about they are not applying this logic. They are not developing the mindset. They are not understanding the mindset of the paper setters. And that is what I am here to teach you. Guys, I am only there to help those students who are struggling. People who think they are over smart. Okay, go and try your luck. But I want those students to be in my mentorship batch who want to crack this examination with least effort, with less struggle. Why to struggle, sir? Why to unnecessarily waste your attempts in failing prelims? I don't get a point. I get sometimes calls, sir, why should I solve test series, sir? Why should I solve predicted question? Don't solve, go. You will see in the exam. If you miss by 1 mark, miss by 2 marks, what is the pain of that? I have interacted thousands of aspirants every year. I know the pain of missing the prelims examination by 1 marks, 2 marks. A lot of students, they say, sometimes they start crying. Sir, I prepared very hard. When I say, did you go through my predicted questions? No, sir. I just saw some of the YouTube videos, but I did not get time to practice questions. Guys, if you don't get the time to practice questions, then what is the time used for? I don't know. Someone is giving you important questions and you don't have the time to solve these important questions which may come in the exam. Then what you are utilizing your time, you have to ask. This is a big question mark you have to ask. Big question mark. How you are utilizing your time? In the next 4 months, guys, how are you utilizing your time? That's a big question mark. Again, let us see. How many questions? Keep counting, guys. Keep counting. So this I have already told you. Get my predicted questions. This is my number. Let's move on. Okay, you can see again. Government of Act 1935. Again, guys, Constitution adoption. You know, from where the entire Constitution is taken, motivation is Government of India Act 1935 only. So this was a predicted question. I'm just interpreting things. I'm just letting you understand how things will work and how things are working. Because 75 years of Constitution adoption, so Constitution making is in news. So constitution making, you know that it is basically taken from 1935 Act. 1935 Act is there. Next question. Prorogation of House, dissolution of Lok Sabha. Again, you know, this year we had election. Cabinet approves dissolution of 16th Lok Sabha. Dissolution of question directly came. And here again 2 questions came in this theme. Guys, you know that you can see here dissolution of how every year what happens whenever there is an election year, the house gets dissolved. Okay. Next question you can see here. I'll just show you one thing. Yes. 1 second. Yes. All bills pending in the Lok Sabha lapses. Okay. Or a bill pending in Lok Sabha, a bill pending in Rajya Sabha. This is again you can see here news, current affairs. 17th Lok Sabha may enter history with least number of lapses bill. With least number of lapsed bill. So whenever this will be an election year, again I am saying, whenever there will be an election year, 2 questions will come. One is dissolution of house, another will be lapsed bill. And this question I had predicted, exactly the same question I had predicted. Now you understand my logic. Now you understood why I was able to predict. Many people say, okay, this magic, how is this guy is able to predict the question? It is about logic. And this year also I have a list of important topics as per my logic, as per my analysis of last 25 years of PYQs. Guys, I have analyzed the last 25 years of PYQs. You can attend these sessions also. This will be very useful if you are looking for something related to PYQ. And the cost is very affordable. It is like a movie ticket, one night movie ticket. That is the cost of this entire course of the PYQ. People are going and watching movies for 1,000 rupees ticket these days. Okay, there was a movie recently came. I would not take the name of the movie, but there was a news report that people are spending 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees for one night, 3 hours. And here I have taught around 70 hours of PYQ analysis, theme wise. But people have different priorities. And according to their priorities, they will reach the goal they want to achieve in life. So make use of this PYQ. Okay guys, so let me just come back to something which I was telling. Yeah, another question you can see, speaker removal. This was again current affairs question. You can see March 29, 2023. Speaker. You can see. So what I have been telling is what? What I have been telling is, see, Congress moves resolution against Speaker. History shows legendary Malvankar wasn't spared. Hindu article. They have explained entirely. When in the past also, when the opposition was thinking about removing the Speaker. This is a very big thing. Okay. And this question was asked. This was a current affairs. Congress was thinking to resolution against the Speaker. In 2023, there was a huge controversy. And the question came in 2024. That is why I say 1.5 years of current affairs is important. Not just 1 year. 1.5 year. And our compilation is covering that. We are covering from Jan 2024 to December 2024. 1 year compilation we are releasing in next few days. Please make use of this. These are smart notes which will help you. Okay. So guys, next is, okay, I was telling you, let us come back. Okay, let us come back guys. Privacy, right to privacy, Article 21. Again you can see this data bill, privacy, data bill, data protection bill is in news for last 2-3 years. And this was there in last year. Data protection bill, will it protect our privacy? And privacy is our fundamental right. You can see this question again came, right to privacy. Many people will say, sir, why right to privacy? You see the linkage, digital data protection bill. I'm telling you guys, consistently all the questions, 12 out of 15 questions I'm proving you here. 12 out of 15 questions. But you have to develop this and you don't have the time. See, many people say, sir, I will start analyzing. Go analyze. See, you don't have only one paper to prepare. You have so many papers to prepare. You have to static, you have to current, you have to do all our things. You have to take mock tests. Leave it to the experts, guys. We will do it for you. And we have the capability also of doing it. You don't do it. You do not waste your time. You take as many mocks as you can. Develop that temperament. Guys, I'm telling you, it's all about how you prioritize your time. Make use of your time in a right manner, and do share this video, guys, with everyone who is preparing for the prelims 2025. Guys, particularly guys, lot of students are asking me to make videos in English. So just for you guys, I'm making this video in English. I could have made this video in Hindi. A lot of people will watch that. Many people are, every day I get at least 100 requests. Please make these videos in Hindi. But I know a lot of students are following me. They want the content in English. I'm making this content in English just for you. I would like that you support these videos, like these videos, share these videos with your friends. That will motivate me to continue making videos in English. Okay guys, so this is a humble request from my side. If you like this content which I have given you today, please do share this video and like this video. Okay, so like this guys, a lot of questions have been coming which are on predicted lines. Again you see another question, union budget. Why union budget question came? Because this year interim budget was there. So budget was important. Interim budget will come not every year. Budget will come every year, but interim budget will not come every year. And you see, this budget question came because budget was important. So like this guys, I have been doing this PYQ analysis and I have been predicting questions. So again, I would like to just say that, okay, you can make use of this PYQ and you can also make use of the predicted questions. Again, you can make use of these predicted questions, which will be very useful for your prelims examination. Do consider liking this video and get in touch with me. Okay, just discuss your strategy. What is your strategy to the prelims examination? I will love to help you. Thank you. Bye-bye and God bless you.